Yeah, I'm ballin' in this bitch. Yeah. Money stay callin' in this bitch. We ain't worry about none, we celebratin'.
Yes, sir.
What's up, everybody? Good morning, good afternoon, and good evening, and all the beautiful folks. Welcome back to another episode of the Pulse Nation. Let me get some stuff out the way here. We got some lovely guests. We're back to the barbershop talk today. We got Wonder in the house, Wales in the house, Disciple in the house, and my co-host of Pulse Nation, Westcott. What up, my guys?
How y'all living? Y'all liking seeing them green candles?
Oh, you know what's sure. I said I would get bullish after we pass sack prices or SEC announcements, and guys, we're hitting there.
Yeah. Well, I have a confession, but I'll save the confession for after all the bull talk.
Yeah.
A confession? Wait, hold on. What we talking about?
I'm out. I sold all my bags.
Nah.
I'm just
Hell no. Ain't nothing like that.
Fuck yeah. Yeah, never. That's Naga Beau, man, getting wrecked on that one, guys. Speaking of, dude, I don't know if we should show that video, man, but that shit had me feeling.
Yeah, bring it up, man. We
all type of way on that one because that man showed exactly what happens to people whenever they decide to go and jump around in the shitcoin market. Okay.
Yep.
So you know what? Let's kick it off, man. Let's kick it off with some fire today, right now on this one.
Yeah,
boom.
It's funny. HEX is funny. We try to make a parody of that, utilizing the Uncle Charlie meme. Well, it was to highlight, hey, jumping around, trading and stuff like this.
Yep.
And it's so interesting that you can get a real live example of this, and it's cool that it's so early, so people can recognize some of the stuff that we've been saying this whole time. We've been there. People who have been here since 2016, 2017, you jumped all around, or maybe even the last cycle, you probably was a little bit more disciplined, but you still jumped around a little bit and didn't realize the gains that you could have had you just bought and held and waited.
Oh, yeah.
Yep.
Look, I'm gonna tell you what.
Here we go. I finally got it pulled up for whatever reason on that. Yeah, go ahead, Wales. Go ahead.
I was just gonna say I'm never gonna forget the day I found HEX because I was like looking for something like that, long term store value, literally.
Yep.
Because they always say that that's Bitcoin, but it's not. Anybody that got any brains know that's not true.
Correct.
So when I finally came across HEX and I figured out like somewhat what was going on, I was like, holy shit! I bought within like 30 minutes.
100.
So anybody that can read between the lines, this game over, and there's plenty.
It's incredible to have that wherewithal to make the decision so quickly. It
right. Once you can connect the dots, it's not hard.
Right, and I know you dive deep quick. Probably a lot of individuals with lots of analytics and data and stuff like that. And one thing I love, just whenever you find HEX in the first place, it was filled with data, dude. So like to anyone who just wants information, it's out there. Like it literally is the best thing for data possible for everyone. Shows everyone stakes, tells you everything, shows payouts, any data you can possibly imagine. How much the liquidity is, how many holders there are, how many stakers there are, anything.
It's the most transparent crypto out there.
Facts. And flawless operation for 4+ years, boys and girls. So this is a Naga Beau announcement. So let's just listen in.
Peace, love, and many blessings. This is Naga Beau. And boy, this is hard to do, but Naga Beau is wrecked. Naga Beau is a victim of shit coinery. I just kept flipping from shit coin to shit coin to shit coin to shit coin to shit coin until there was nothing left. But now
we know.
I'm homeless, sleeping on this is where I'm sleeping today.
He on somebody's patio. He on a side piece patio.
This is where I'm sleeping tonight.
I was like, that's an apartment complex.
Found me a nice little quiet place.
100.
There ain't people around.
He's all right.
This is where I'm sleeping. Lost it all, y'all. Every fucking dime. Nothing. Lost my wife.
I got like 30 seconds left.
I'm out here on these streets. Back in the free food line. Back on public transportation, riding the bus and shit. I lost it all. I lost it all, y'all. My truck broke down.
my truck.
Can't even get that motherfucker fixed. Trying to see if I can sell the fucking broke down ass truck I got.
You gotta pull up the donation wallet next.
All right, shit's a gigs. I'll pull that up in a sec.
Man, y'all better not, man. You better
but
use your money
what's funny about the whole situation is that is many people. He's out there putting it public with the video saying he wrecked, but so many people are in the background, in the corners, that got caught up in the exact same fucking thing.
Facts.
So many people.
Yeah.
And while I feel bad for him because he played himself, the fact that he's even putting this out there is a tough thing to even do. And that's documenting some shit because we all go through stages and journeys in life. I've been down into the fucking lows and lows of my life, right? And everyone has those points in time, many times in some cases throughout their life. This is one of those moments that I don't want that to be me 5 years from now because I got rid of some stuff that actually fucking did very well, right? And I don't want to be, sentimental on this one, but guys, I've been in the boats where you don't have a house to stay in. You know what I mean? I think we all have a particular story in the background that we don't have to get into, but what I'm saying on this one is, listen, y'all, he got fucking wrecked chasing from one coin to another coin to another coin to another coin, and that's how it works every single time. You think. And what normally happens for traders in small successions for very few people, but typically in bull runs, and you're going to see this happen, you're going to make a double and you're going to make a 2x in some shit coin, and you're going to think, I can roll that profit, or I can roll that money into another shit coin, and I can 2x that. And you may even do that, right? You may even get lucky and go back to back. 2x, 2x, boom. Dude, I got this. This is easy. And then that's whenever you go, you do something stupid like leverage yourself, fucking pull out all your money, go all in on black, and then just next thing you know, you're wrecked. Because you went from one coin, shit coin, to another shit coin, to another. Why can't you just hold? What's so hard about holding? What is so hard about holding?
They're going to learn the hard way, man.
They don't understand T-shares. They don't understand averages. They don't understand a lot of shit. That's really what's going on.
And even if Naga is capping, like even if this is fake and it's all a marketing thing, there's people that this really happened to. Like they really, now I don't know if they're homeless, but they lost their whole bag trading and doing goofy stuff. So yeah, man, like it's exciting, man. You got to pull up that donation. I got to see if anybody's saying anything to that.
Yeah, I got it pulled up right here. It's like $300, but anyways, I was just kind of waiting to see if it was, but a couple people feeling some type of way.
I mean, let's just be real. It's cap. It's cap.
Yeah, right, so I mean, they sent some Ethereum. Congrats, you got 0.1 Ethereum. You can pay for the transactions for one time.
You seem a little too cool, calm, and collected to be.
Or he already transferred it all out. I don't know. This is just what's on there. I could probably look at the transactions and really dive in deeper. But Naga wrecked. What? Someone made a token called Naga wrecked and sent it.
Naga wrecked.
Oh gosh.
Yeah, we're too deep in the game for this, man.
There literally isn't too much. So I thought there would be a transaction of him like sending money out. No, I think that's it, guys. That's it. He's received it. He can pay one transaction, and you don't deserve it, dude. You went and shitcoined yourself into exactly what it is, and that's how it goes, man. You've kind of used up all resources. It's time to figure some shit back out in life. You're gonna hit some deep, dark places, and hopefully you get yourself out, and hopefully you have someone who can help you out as well. Because going through it alone is tough, man. Real tough.
Yeah.
So, but again, I don't think donating to someone who has proven himself time and time again that he can't be good with money for longer than a couple of fucking months usually doesn't end well, right? We all know those people. We all know those individuals. Usually we call them crackheads.
Usually. Nowadays, we call them Foxicans.
Wales, man, where does that conviction come from, bro? Because you've been one of the very few, if not the only guy that's just had the strong conviction from the beginning since you got into HEX. Like, where does that come from?
Honestly, it's just from understanding a lot of layers of what's going on. This is why I talk about all these different things. People can pretend they don't matter, but guess what? The market gives a fuck. So you can keep playing yourself all you want, because that's what it's going to end up being. You playing yourself, because nobody else gives a fuck.
Yeah. Yeah, it's just funny because every time like I'll say something in the chat like, "Oh man, we're pumping today," Wells would be like, "You're surprised?"
Like, yeah, like it shouldn't be surprising, bro. It really shouldn't.
Yeah.
Well, it's what we've
It
been
shouldn't
talking
be
about this whole time.
surprising, and yet people are still surprised.
Yeah. I'd be excited. I'd be excited.
Oh, word. There's nothing wrong with that, but you should expect it. That's my thing. Because I'm a type of character that, and this is my confession, I'm hopeful that some dumbass comes and sells a shit ton out of it. I always want the price down. Like whoever doesn't is a dumb fuck who doesn't understand what's going on here. Period. Because now is the only time you're gonna fucking have before Wall Street comes in and says, "Hey, suck my dick, have fun." Because that's what's coming.
Bye-bye. You can never have another coin again.
Never.
Yeah,
never.
And they just have pump permanent sell at that point in time. You saw
dumbasses. Yo, I've been telling motherfuckers this shit. I've been telling motherfuckers this shit since I got on the scene. So whoever don't understand that, well, good fucking luck being a dumbass.
Yeah, and I see Johnny just put in the chat. He said, "This is a pump for ants." That's facts, man. We ain't even get started, yo. Like
that's what I'm saying. What's gonna surprise so many people is when we go back to the previous all-time high when Pulse first launched, and I think it was 4-0 or 3 zeros and a 3, you know, something like a 3x or from
fuck that. Wait till Hex gets back to 50 cent. If
and
you
that's,
thought
you know what I
I
mean,
was
like there's
before,
so many levels that are just there for you for the taking, literally laid out saying, "Come get me." You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So we actually just had probably one of the biggest weekly candles, period, hands down, in PulseChain's history.
Oh god!
But at the same time, we've got a pretty damn good candle happening on the Ethereum's or on the Hex side too. But on PulseChain, I mean, besides, do we count when the very first time was that we launched? Do I count that? I guess we have to.
Yeah.
If I'm saying it's like the biggest candle, I guess we kind of have to count when PulseChain first launched.
Okay.
The reason why I'm bringing that up is because I don't really know if it counts, right? Y'all let me know. Does it count?
Right.
I wouldn't necessarily count it, but you know, right now what I see. Do y'all remember when Hex was ripping? How many times we saw candles like this?
Right.
Over and over and over again.
Right.
So one of the things that Wells is saying is like, yeah, I expected it, you know, but at the same time, it's still extremely exciting. And that, you know, when we're watching so much negative sentiment from the community itself, not from outsiders, people that got Hex in their name, Pulse in their name.
I mean, how much more of a shithead can you fucking be?
You know?
Right. Yeah, exactly. It is how you name yourself too, right? And how you present yourself to everyone, how you've been presenting yourself to everyone over the years, and everything about that, guys.
I've never even done that. I mean, this is how
Wales
stupid
the
people are. Like this is how dumb motherfuckers are. I've never even done that. Right. So that just goes to show how full of shit these motherfuckers are.
Right.
So we're about to start to see. We're just now starting something. And I think that now that PLS is back at sack price, you know, it's going to wake a lot of people up that was kind of on the outside looking in. Now some of the people that I even, onboarded are back texting me like, "Oh, I see it's back." You know,
bro, my daddy texted me, dog. My dad texted me, dog. Crazy, man. But go ahead, Disciple.
And so, you know, this is, you know, that's how it goes. That's just how it goes. But it was just important throughout all the downtimes to say, hey, you probably want to get more. You probably want to keep working. You probably want to make some more money. If this is what you're really trying to do to create some financial energy for yourself. Right. You know?
So Hex closed above, or Pulse closed above the sack price, which, you know, neither here nor there. I get it, guys. Just facts. It's good information. Still good to be happy about some stuff, right? I get it. It is a small pump for ants. I get it. If you're looking long term, you're gonna look back and it's gonna look like a freaking chart that looks like this. Okay.
Right.
I get it. Right. I'm with y'all. Right. But it's still exciting to see some information like this. So if you look at even just like the Fibonacci Traceman level 1, we hit that 1618. Loved seeing the extension on that one. Then we go actually pull up to 2618. And again, this is just back above some previous levels that we even had here. And guys, there's not too much resistance above that. Let me just say that. Besides, whatever sell pressure people have, there's typically not too much sell pressure in terms of previous ideas of where we actually hit, besides this first big level right here, right? So we basically just have, 3 big levels to get, Wales, would you say? If you want to kind of just talk before we actually pump past all that information.
So when a market is brand new, the way I look at it is the initial highs don't matter as much as the highs that came later.
Okay.
So what I mean by that is, as the market collapsed on the way down, you want to see those levels get breached on the way up. And that's really what's exciting about what we're experiencing right now, is really the market saying, yeah, all the dumbasses are done. Because that's what it tantamounts to.
Yes,
we're
sir.
hoping for that.
Well, we told them. That's why my slogan is "Done told you, motherfucking ass." I mean, everybody done told you, but everybody also fucking forgot.
Wonder, I gotta ask, man, did you ever lose faith in the ecosystem, man? Did you ever ready to give up on what we got going on?
Nah, hell no. Not since I got in. After I learned my lesson back in late 2020, and I got my bag in early 2021. That's it. There was nothing to doubt. Hell no. I might have questioned Richard and his quirky ways with the outrage, but as far as to have no faith in the RH coin, absolutely. I have every day, man. Every day I'm more bullish. Every single day I'm more bullish than I was the previous day. That's just what it is. That's it. Because that's it, man. That's me.
Wonder,
100%.
I spent hours listening to you and Wells, bruh. I mean, hours before I went public, man. Like, shout out to you, dog. I mean, you really kept me here, dog. I'm so excited.
Yo, but here's something that we need to highlight about what Wonder just said. That's very important.
Facts.
He was able to separate the facts from the fiction. RH's outrage marketing from the coin. You know how many people sold just when RH started doing that stupid ass shit? Oh my God, bro. It was crazy because nobody liked it, and
I like that shit because I'm an asshole.
Yeah. The average
That's
motherfucker.
why I'm here, low key, but we did,
But that's what I'm saying. Average motherfucker ain't gonna like that shit. Like
100%.
The motherfuckers that was here before, like at first, different kind of people. We studious, we all that shit. We wasn't with that.
Hey, we could see through it. Well, we don't focus on the messenger. We focus on the message. I don't care who's saying what. If the message is right,
but
sold,
everybody
bro.
ain't like that.
I knew what he was doing with that shit. That's why I thought it was hilarious. I knew he was just trying to get eyeballs.
This is what's funny about that. I feel like when I first found him again, because I had found him before, but I stopped fucking with crypto, so I stopped fucking with him and all that. Anyway, when I found him again, I felt like he was talking crazy because that's not how white dudes talk.
Right.
Straight up. He was kicking facts and not giving a fuck about your feelings. That's not how white dudes talk. So to hear a white dude talking like that is literally what kept me engaged with what he was even talking about. Because when I saw the stream, it was a random pop-up on YouTube. I don't be signing in and all that gay shit. I don't do none of that. So when that stream popped up, it was a random chance that I recognized who the fuck he even was on the thumbnail because I had no reason to click on that shit. None at all.
100%, man. It's very important not to judge a book by its cover.
Word.
Make sure you paying attention to the message, man. And
100%.
Shout out to everybody, man. We got a very special guest backstage right now. He popped in. I'm going to show him some love. Shout out to RG3, man. What's going on?
Special ads in what? Like special ed or what?
You already know that's what it is.
We're riding the short bus on the way over.
How you doing, man?
What up? What up, brother?
What's up? Good to be here on a, what is it, Sunday afternoon? Sunday afternoon, yeah.
Sunday, man. Football Sunday.
got kids off tomorrow, so, it feels like it's still Saturday.
Yeah. Yep. I'm going to be up late tonight.
The Hawks didn't make it into the playoffs, so I was like, Fuck the football games. No, I'm just kidding. I still watch them, but I ain't really like in it like I was right now. I just want the Eagles to lose. If you're an Eagles fan, my bad, but
I'm right there. I'm right there with you, ATX.
I'm right there with you.
Well, of course y'all are. The Cowboys,
Cowboys fans.
Right.
Oh man, dude. But hey, RG3, man, how you feeling about this pump, man? We seen Johnny just say it was a pump for ants, so he's not too phased by it.
Yeah. This ain't shit, man. This isn't even a start. This ain't even a good freaking Dixie cup of primer in the carburetor, man. This is nothing. Like when you guys see HEX move for the first time, like, okay, everybody's like waiting for this 0.5 cent move. Maybe we go up a penny or whatever. Wait till you see it start moving 5 cents, 7 cents, 10 cents at a time. Yep. That's when things start getting like crazy exciting, you know. And we still got a little ways, I think, to get this bull market primed up. But you know what? There's moves being made today alone in the crypto space. I saw OTC moves or just wallet moves. Within a matter of like an hour, right before noon today, Pacific time, $1 billion of Bitcoin moved. $1 billion.
Yes.
$1 billion. Yes. That's not, you know, crypto bag holders moving shit around. There's some institutions getting involved. There's some stuff's happening in the background when $1 billion starts moving. So,
amen.
It's happening.
What's crazy? The smart money's coming. We already seen the crazy money, but now the smart money. You got Gary Cardone talking about putting $1 million in the PulseChain. You know what I'm saying? So
take that with a grain of salt because he's kind of he's trolling the community a little bit.
I think that's cap, but I think that's cap.
He's
At
trolling.
the same time, the publicity is good.
Yeah, it's all good. Everything that's happening is good. You know, whether or not it's outrage marketing or people being serious and putting on a suit and a tie or guys with bandanas or fools talking crazy. I mean, it's just, it's all good because it's all bringing attention and adoption. Now, do I agree with everything everybody does out there? No, I don't, but that doesn't matter. It doesn't matter because I do my thing and you know, who am I to talk? I was the one guy, I was the rebel in the community. I mean, shit. Yeah. I ain't shit no more compared to all you motherfuckers. Right? I mean, I was the guy that everyone was like, dude, can you clean yourself up a little bit and your language maybe? And, you know, I was that guy. Hey, don't let them degens in your stream no more, man. Those guys are, you know, they used to tell me that. And I just embraced everybody, you know. And
I know people really didn't like the outrage marketing from RH. And I used to tell, you could go back to like my first videos. I always said, you know what? And this was before I did the music and all that. I said, I'm going to be the one to take over that torch so that he doesn't have to do it no more. Let someone else be outrageous. You know what I'm saying? Because I feel y'all, you know, sometimes he'll say things that'll turn a lot of people off. So I'm like, cool, let me bring that attention here so it could come off. But shout out to Tin Top, man.
In the beginning, though, to be fair, y'all.
Yo, real talk. Shout out to Tin Top, man. He gifted 5 Westcott Crypto memberships to everyone in the chat. I think that's amazing, man. We appreciate you, bro. That's fire, man. Thank you. But yeah, bro. Ooh, I'm feeling good, y'all. 215 live. It's like the conference.
Nice.
Yeah, man. Yeah.
How about that?
How about that, man? Wonder, you back, bro? Talk to me, man. So, what kept you focused, man? What kept you so convicted on what we got going on here? What was it like?
From just experience, just from getting burned and rugged before I got into the community. You know, I got tired of it, you know, and the easiest thing that they tell us to do was the hardest. And what I mean by that is when they say hodl, when they tell you to hodl, you know, that could be some of the most difficult things a person could do because
elaborate on what that means though, because I don't think people really understand because it's in the name.
Right. Yep. It is. It's just if you're not like for me, like I had to struggle with just being disciplined enough to not be distracted by X, Y, and Z tokens coming out. Because when I got in crypto, I was bombarded, you know, with all types of different things to choose from: coins, tokens, smart contracts, blockchains, blah blah blah. And I got fried. I mean, there was a couple of plays that I did do that I did well, but ultimately, even in those plays, the key was to hold. Number one, some of the other strategies that you never hear people really talk about unless you're really deep in the space. Like, get in real early, be close to the founders who are launching whatever they're launching, right? Some of these things you learn as time goes by, but holding the legitimate coins at this point right now, to me, Bitcoin and Ethereum, they're subpar. So I'm just sticking with RH. And after shitting on his project in 19 and 2020, the fundamental mistake I made, I'm not experiencing that again in crypto. You know, that's why come hook or crook, I'm right here. And I'll talk it's just what it is. Like I'm taking the hits from my people, like my family, my friends. They stopped talking to me. It's cool. I love them. You know what I'm saying? Because of the bear market. I mean, my family is talking to me, right? But some people who are onboarded, they're quite upset. But it's cool. I got them. I got them. You have to hodl. You have to be able to experience the maximum pain to be prepared for the maximum gain. This shit is not free. This 10,000x that happened wasn't free. You know what I'm saying? Like,
you sure? I thought I was supposed to just walk up to the register and get that shit, bro. What the fuck?
I mean, come on, man. You had to go to high highs, low lows. Like, and this is just, it just takes a certain type of understanding and mindset. And that's what kept me here, because a lot of people disappointed me in the space, in the other communities that I was in, because I thought they were on the level. I thought certain things were being done a certain way, and it wasn't. And I said, you know what? It's not about trusting people. It's about trusting the code, trusting the formula, trusting the principles that allow people to succeed. And this is applicable to anybody who wants to come in. And that's why I'm here still, you know, and I'm not going anywhere. I'm 55. I got to put another 50. I've been doing 55 since 21.
Nice.
You know, like I'm for my family.
ATX, bro. Let me ask you, bro. All throughout what we've seen since we've, went public with our streams and stuff, has your targets changed at all from the bottom of the bear to now? Like, did your price targets or not expectations, but did your targets change at any point?
I mean, I've always been the conspiracy theorist on the 10,000x. That's me. I've said that for the joke. You know what I mean? Like, we got 10,000x with Hex. He said it. We got it. And then, like, that was it. So you got to look at it for what it is there. But there was a 10,000x said. Neither here nor there. He also said 10,000x PulseX. Right? And he's like, if Hex did it, why not this? And I'm like, bro, that's wild. I am perfectly content, my guys, with 100 plus X. Anything that y'all say 100 plus, congratulations to your fucking self. You know what I mean? You turned a little bit of money into a lot of money. Okay, like you're not getting that anywhere else in life. And if that happens to be 100x, 200, 500,000, 5,000, I don't know where the number stops, but I'm happy with everything above that. You know what I mean? Like, that's just a fantastic number. I think everyone should find a way to like be content somewhere inside, and don't let the greed get you. You know what I mean?
I got a story for y'all that comes directly from the legacy markets that relates directly to this because people don't understand risk management. They don't so here's the biggest problem with crypto, hands down. It's honestly the fact that it's being sold as people can just walk up and get rich. They think that they don't got to put in any work. And that's the biggest lie. Because what you end up doing is wasting 10 years learning what the fuck you did wrong the first time. That's what happens. Because you get scarred by that shit because everybody else made out but you.
Right.
Yeah. Because ain't nobody sharing their riches with you.
That's what makes this right here so credible. Hex makes you hodl.
Exactly.
Like you lock that shit up and you commit to 15 years, you are penalized like a motherfucker. You try to pull that shit out the day after.
Ain't no options, bro. Ain't no options.
You're penalized like crazy a year later.
Even for me, ATX, when I first, because I came in around May 2020, and I made my stakes for like 2 years or whatever. And I want to, if I did not do that, I would not have made that many gains, right? So my stakes were coming out. Literally, my dumb ass was doing like every 2 weeks, but it forced me to hold a whole bunch of my HEX throughout the whole bull cycle run.
Right.
To where these were like $25 stakes, $50 stakes.
Yeah, because you were just fucking around.
I was just fucking around, and they were $1,500 coming
Oh,
out.
how about that?
$1,000. It was
Whoops.
amazing. So that changed my whole psyche about things. And so I would say this. This is my question to kind of add on to what Westcott just asked you, ATS, and this goes for everybody here on the panel. As a person that's quote unquote influencer, you know, from my perspective, I'm just here because Westcott wanted me here to talk shit. That's like my job.
I'm just here so I don't get fined.
You know, right?
I'm here so I don't get fined.
But being here I have not paid as much attention as I used to. Now I pay way more attention than what I used to. And so emotionally, I feel like it pulls you more. Because you, like, I didn't watch the price every day or anything like that. I never watched the fucking price like that. Now on your Twitter, everybody's talking about the price every day. You see the chart. So do y'all feel like that looking at the price every day, you know, from that perspective can affect your ability to hodl?
Yeah, bro.
Yeah.
Hey, go ahead.
Okay, hold on. Let me say the reason why it wouldn't, and I understand the reasons why it would. But the reasons why it wouldn't is using a DCA strategy. You just look to just buy it every single day, no matter what. And that should be the goal from the jump. That was the goal from the jump. Many people who miss sacrifice, the fucking goal is to just DCA, y'all. That's it. DCA. Find a way to DCA. So I look at the price just because I'm buying every day, right?
Yeah.
Like, regardless of what the price is.
For me,
but at the same time, it does help me understand that my average is here, my price is here, you know what I mean? Like, I see the pumps, I see, okay, cool, I've already doubled 3x my money in some cases, right? And it's just something that is easily done over time by doing something simple. That's why I don't mind seeing the price every day, but I get it.
I will say, like, looking at the price every day makes it harder for me, you know. At the time, now it's easy, you know, because we're going up. But like when you watch it go down, it's hard when you watch it all the time. But either way, man, like I wasn't selling, I wasn't going anywhere. You know, I was straight. And shout out to Maddie. Maddie's in the chat. Make sure y'all say hi to Maddie, and we appreciate what he just did. He just helped break the world record for most live streamers, which means we're gonna be in the Guinness Book of World Records. That's pretty fire.
That's crazy.
But yeah,
that's dope. That's dope.
Yeah, shout out, man. That's crazy.
I think too. Also, the sentiment that kind of was created with the whole Maxi thing was important because it just
Maxi for life
on DCA. Like on the last two cycles, I did find myself getting distracted. I did find myself taking what I had to put in and going in other places, and when I should have just set my ass down. You know. And I didn't realize certain gains that I could have because of that. But this time, I am so balls deep that
that's the only way.
It's like I'm here. You know what I mean? And so, shout out to Pulse Nation for that, though. How about that?
For sure, man. Yeah. Yep. We kept each other grounded, man. We kept each other grounded. I needed that. You know, I don't know what I would have done.
We're gonna have to be saving West for sure. We already know that.
Yeah.
We already know that, man. Let's wait and see how he acted when we had a 10x from here. And
again.
We'll be holding his ass down.
I will say,
it's not fucking gone yet, West. This is still a pump for ants, West.
I will tell you guys, you haven't seen nothing yet. If you think you've seen a crazy side of me, you haven't seen nothing yet. It gets crazier. I'm just waiting. So yeah, man, I can't wait, bro. But yeah, dude, I'm excited, man. I'm excited. It feels good. A pump for ants, but still a pump. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's nice. It's nice to see. Man.
It's good. Yeah, it's good to see everybody breathing again. That's good. At least you're all breathing again.
Yeah.
It's funny, you know, watching as long as I have been in the space. You know, I've been in before Bitcoin. I didn't start buying until 14, but I got in. I saw the space grow. I saw them, you know, launch Bitcoin and all that, and you know, started investing in 14. And you know, I spent more time in, you know, what was that, 4 years there? Now we've been 4 years in HEX. So I spent just as much time in the degen and trying to find real crypto as I have been when I've been in real crypto. So to divide up the time and to see the difference in how we've changed and how and from moving from that ecosystem into the Richard Hart ecosystem has changed my outlook on it. Is, you know, it's freaking amazing, because before, you know, like I saw somebody was talking about how they don't onboard their family this cycle because, you know, they fucked them last cycle. You know, hey, I was telling them to get in all this stuff. And I did the same thing. I had buddies that ran off with everybody's money. We didn't have no wallet for the crypto that was supposed to be launching, you know, all this weird stuff that we all went through in those days. And then I rested on my laurels on HEX because of that. I sat back and I said, I ain't getting anybody involved in my shit no more, because everybody got wrecked all these last few cycles. And I don't know what this is going to do either. Right. And of course, hindsight's 2020. Everybody right now would be saying, "You stupid motherfucker! You should have got all your whole family in when you got in." You know, what kind of friend are you?
Who's listening?
But then the ones I did, exactly, the ones I did get in, my closest and best, you know, get in. They waited until it topped.
There you go. Who's listening? It always comes back to that, though, RG.
They always do that.
You know, because you're telling them when you're getting in. You know, you're not trying to wait till it's top time.
And then when they're ready to hit the button, you let them hit the button, whether it's top or not. You never know what the top is. Nobody knows what the
Nobody knows.
100%. Get some skin in the game, guys. Like at the end of the day, the more you get some skin in the game, the more you actually feel some type of way to learn a little bit more about what the fuck your skin in the game's on. You know, and so there are several people who got, you know, bought on the way up, bought on the way down. There's several people who bought after the PulseX sacrifice and just rode it nothing but down the entire time. You know, like there are some people who have never seen a pump in the RH ecosystem. Can you believe that?
Yeah.
Can you believe that?
You want to know what the real pump is? And it's in the chat room right now. 6.8 HEX per T-share payout today, everybody.
That's right.
That is the real pump. And you know,
remember when it was 3 something?
Yep. You know who told us how to figure this thing out and who told us it was going to go up? The man sitting right up there in the corner.
Yeah.
Oh, that was me? Oh, shit. I didn't even think you was going to mention me. I thought it was somebody else.
You know you're my boy. So Wales came to the community like we were all just talking out the side of our neck saying, man, we think this is going to happen. We think this is possible. We think it looks like this is happening. And Wales comes in and says, "Excuse me, gentlemen." He brought out his calculator and his freaking spreadsheet.
Literally.
He said, "Check this out. This is math, boys. This shit's gonna keep going up. You think this, you know, 3 HEX per T-share, 2 HEX per T-share? The math is showing that it's gonna constantly go up." And we were like, "Oh, wait a second." He showed us the math, and I can't figure out. I don't know if we do the math right or not. I just had to go with work. Right?
So, I'm in the same boat, man.
Just do that
right,
shit.
let's
Whatever.
go, right? We just gotta act like, oh yeah, I get it. I see you hit the
I didn't.
to
this day, bro, I'm still a little. I just trust you. I trust Wales, man.
You know what?
Man.
Whatever Wales was doing at the time, we were trusting him because he was helping us uncover this thing and peel the onion back. And he said, "Guys, no, look, this is my background. This is what I do, and this is what I'm seeing. I want you guys to see this." And he showed it to us, and we're like, "God damn, you're right, man. This stuff does. That's exactly what this code is saying it's going to do. It's built to pump. It's built to hold." And it's built to give you more HEX over time. Period. End of story. That's it.
That's it.
I don't care what HEX price is. As long as I keep getting more of something that I like, that's what I want to be in when it comes to crypto. You know, and then we'll let the adoption decide the price.
Yeah, now we got such a community right here where this actually just shows the exact same thing. You know, like using Chrissy Man's site hexfire.io. Incredible stuff on this, guys. But it just kind of shows you exactly what we're going to be seeing in the future, in the near future, for the payout per T-share. So you can see eventually there will be a day in 2026, most likely, y'all, June 2026, where that payout per T-share is 10 HEX per T-share, y'all. 10 HEX per T-share.
That's not even far away. Well, it's crazy.
That's literally not even that far away. Like you can get into the 2027, 2028. There will be a day where this number reaches an insane payout per T-share, y'all. And
look
plus,
at the acceleration.
Not only will you get paid out, but what if the price of HEX is $1, $2, $10, $100 per HEX?
Them short stakes is gonna go lit city when that shit happens, because it's gonna make sense to do it then for real.
Right.
Yep.
You're talking about $6 a T-share,
right?
If it's $1 or $10 at the time or whatever, like can you imagine?
A day? A day, bro. We talking about maybe 3 cents per t-shirt right now.
Yep.
There's motherfuckers with thousands of t-shirts, bro.
Let's talk about doing some of the moon math on your wallet when we were at all-time highs and looking at your t-shirt payouts per day and how sick some of that was looking.
Yo, motherfuckers forgot about all that shit. I ain't never forgot.
Holy.
Not me. That's why I don't know nothing else. Fuck what y'all talking about.
Even in the bear market, on those days that it was low as low, under a penny, getting down to a half a penny.
Yo, you were scooping up nice making that bags.
Hex. You're still scooping up hex that day.
Yeah.
You're still scooping up that hex. It's going to be worth a buck.
RG, tell them what that P&L going to look like day over. I mean, we've only 3X'd.
Right.
Only. That's really nothing. And people really don't understand how hex operates. They really don't. That's why they think they got all this fucking time to sit on their little bitch ass knees and fuck around. But you stay on your knees as much as you think is sensible. You go on ahead and do that.
I was gonna say someone DM me or no, they commented on one of my tweets because I was basically saying like rest in peace to whoever tapped out, and he said what did he say? He basically was like, yo man, life hit me hard, I had to sell, blah blah blah. So I was gonna ask you guys, like, what is your advice for people that like did have a big bag but they had to sell it for whatever reason? Like what
you just gotta start over.
Take care of life, man. You got like you got to, as much as
years.
Go ahead, RG.
I'm sorry. I mean, why would you sell if you have tools to use? Why would you sell your bag at the bottom? If there's tools out there to go, hey, you need a loan. It's that bad. Like mama's dying or something. You got to get an operation. Hey, I'm not going to sit here and be the guy to tell you don't sell your bag.
Right.
But shit, you can go get a loan on that shit now.
Right. Yeah. Nowadays, it's definitely possible, and not only
you might not get liquidated, but you might.
Right.
You have one more barrier.
Why not take one of the bullets out of the gun?
But you put a good odds in your favor, though, right?
Yeah, you put the odds in your favor for sure.
Well, you're taking one bullet out of the gun. That's it.
For sure.
Still doing it. But, I mean, if it's an emergency situation, hey, that's about as good as you can do.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
Hey, life
I can't even disagree with that.
Life, man. You know what I mean? Like at the same time, 100%. You gotta fucking make it to where the food's on the table. You know what I mean? Like that kind of stuff. If you got a family, like guys, let's focus on that shit. The crypto
there's
game,
more serious stuff than crypto out
there.
there.
The crypto game can always be made up. There's still plenty. I don't want to say like an absorbent amount of time, but there's still plenty of time, guys. 10 years to accumulate a bag. If you had to lose it all or sell it all or use it all right now for whatever reason, here nor there, you got another 10 years to accumulate. Start planning, guys. Put a plan in place to say, this is what I'm going to do for the next 5 years. I'm buying this sucker no matter what. Whether it's $5 a month, $10 a month, $100, $2, whatever that number is. Guys, put a plan in place.
I would say this. I would say this just to add on from another perspective, because sometimes we end up selling our crypto because we did not plan effectively.
Correct.
And we tried to
overinvested
things.
Yeah.
So will you take your foot off the gas when you should actually press harder? And I know for this cycle, when time is a tool.
Say that again. Whoa. Say that about 10 more times. Don't even fuck around. Say that shit like 10 times, bro.
Time's a tool, especially if you're thinking from a certain perspective. Look, you need to make sure that you're putting your foot on the gas. Like I remember me and Westcott, we were talking, we were just talking about our businesses and everything like this. And I'm telling him like, hey, we're talking about through these next few years, even, past this next bull cycle, we just got to press down harder on whatever you do to create cash flow in your life. So you don't touch your crypto.
That's a fact, man.
And so I don't know, everybody has their different professions that they're into, whatever it could be. I don't give a damn if it's just,
level up, whatever it is.
Whatever it is.
Yeah.
But use time as a tool and understand you're going to be all right. You don't need that much sleep. You're going to be all right. You can sleep after you get it done.
Yep.
Use time
for sure.
as a
Yeah,
tool.
you know, everyone. It's the same mantra concept as, you know, you don't have enough time to work out. You don't have enough time to read a book.
There's always
you
a
don't have
reason,
time to
right?
fucking, you know, cook your dinner. There's always going to be a reason, no matter
Any
what.
excuse will do, baby. Any excuse.
Yeah,
will do.
yeah.
Any excuse will do. That's just how it is.
You know, and that's where you start, you know, lying to yourself, and that's where you have a hard time believing that something
You
like
can accomplish
PulseX
anything.
is going to win, because
Anything.
you've proven to yourself that you have a tough time believing anything that you've done in the past. Right?
I'm sorry
so
to
you got to
interrupt.
change your habits, guys. Like that's it.
Look,
Change your
here's
habits.
the thing. Here's the thing. I gotta interrupt it. So I'm really, really sorry, but
Go ahead, man.
I'm a firm believer that if that's your frame of thought with one thing, that's your frame of thought with damn near anything. You know what I'm saying? Like, you stopping yourself from doing a whole lot, and you don't even realize it. For real, I used to think like that, bro. That's how I know.
Right.
I was one self-limited motherfucker because I thought I knew some shit I had never experienced. How the fuck? That don't even make no damn sense.
People will never be satisfied. You know, I still see some guys tweeting.
Word.
I still see some guys tweeting, "Oh, just wait till PulseX gets single-sided staking," and it's just like, we've been pumping without that. We've been pumping without the constant RH streams. Like, it's just people will find any reason.
I love the concept of what if it just never shows up, guys? Like, are you gonna be waiting for something?
What if it's just not necessary?
What if it just doesn't come?
Oh,
like,
that's beautiful, Wells. What if it's just not necessary?
Yeah,
man, dude.
There's other platforms that do single-side staking. Not gonna say they're any good. Not gonna recommend them by any means. I wouldn't do personally, but they're out there, and he's probably looking at them, and they haven't done very well. And he's like, "Why use all the time and resource doing that?"
You know when single-sided staking sounds good? A long fucking time from now, not anytime soon.
Right.
Because if you understood
like 5 years later down the road, type deal, like, hello.
If you understood what that was, you wouldn't be asking for it.
Right.
That's a fact. Yeah, that's a fact.
No, you don't understand what you're talking about, Well.
Oh, I know I don't. I don't know anything.
You don't know what you're talking about.
Single-sided
staking is the only reason why I came to PulseX. That's why we're all here. It's the number one economic tool in DeFi. What are you talking about, Wells?
I love it.
More tools. We need more tools.
All the tools, baby.
Then we'll pump.
It's never
people
enough.
understand. If they only had more tools, then they will understand what HEX and staking is all about. We just need more tools. We just
need more of those.
Put more shiny objects out there to attract people to the system.
We have single-sided staking now. It's called HEX.
True. I forgot that.
Boom.
Good call, Johnny.
Hey, man.
That's real talk, though.
It'll never
what
be
are people
enough.
going to do with their profits? They're going to put it into HEX and stake it. I mean, that's what I'm going to do.
That's what you should be doing for, like, you know, to any wise person out there. If you get a good profit this time, you take a small portion of it and lock that sucker out 15 years, you have secured your future, you guys. Like, you know what I mean? Like, you look at some of these numbers here, and it's fun because we'll run them, you know, every now and again, we'll call it the moon math, as you call it. But you see some of these numbers where you're like, it doesn't really take too much HEX in all reality, guys, for shit to just get absolutely ludicrous on some numbers, right?
What did I just say earlier? What did I just say earlier? It's like people don't listen. Yo, trust me. If these motherfuckers is really coming to play, HEX is the place. You guys don't think. We talking about fucking constant, unaffected fucking religious payout, bro. Like, we talking trillions of dollars that doesn't know that this shit is out here non-fucking stop printing fucking coins.
Paying 10%.
Yo, like, what the fuck is wrong with you? Like, what do you think is gonna happen if HEX is $10 a coin? Who benefits from that?
Right.
A lot of motherfuckers that can fucking slide over a few billion for an overnight quickie.
Right.
Like, what's 10% on $10? This is a whole dollar. What's wrong with y'all, man? Like, nobody is thinking. I gotta spell this shit out.
Right.
Yes.
People,
man.
Well,
That's
especially in
about the
crypto.
last one I'm giving.
Well, you coming from fiat world where that would sound glorious to you.
Motherfuckers better start doing some math.
We're in crypto world,
yo,
Wales.
and that's what I'm saying. It's already in your face. Yo,
10%
follow that
ain't
HEX
shit.
bot. That HEX bot. Yo, that HEX bot. I'm sorry. Go ahead, RG, because I will not stop.
If they bring the amount of capital that they're talking about bringing into this space,
it's over.
You guys are going to see some just crazy.
It's literally
brilliant. I know personally the handful of people that help pump HEX. A handful, guys. That was a handful that drew that thing up to 56 cents.
Say that again, RG.
Handful and a bull market. And a bull market where everybody hated us or was talking shit about us.
Hell
or didn't
yeah,
want to have anything to do with Richard Hart. With little secret bags in all the influencers' pockets.
Yo,
that's the pump we got to 56 cents. Do you think that this next one that's looking like it's going to be one of the most epic freaking crypto pumps ever is not going to draw billions and billions of dollars into this ecosystem? You are sadly mistaken.
Do you guys know what the official estimate is?
No, I don't know what the
7 or 8 trillion is.
No.
I've heard up to as high as 16, but
no, it's not even that low. That's low, my brother.
What?
Yeah.
Yeah, man.
Yes.
Are we talking about the amount of money that's about to be ingested into the ecosystem of crypto?
Just ETF.
You talking about this cycle, Wells? You talking about this cycle?
Okay, talk to me.
Because I heard it was 11 trillion.
30.
Oh my God.
Because of the ETFs. That opens up a whole new lane. Motherfuckers don't even understand, bro. Like y'all watching the wrong
percentage. Wells, how much a percentage did HEX get of the market cap of crypto?
11.
11%?
Yeah, about 11.
So we could draw at least 11% of that 30 trillion if it comes in? What would that do to the price of HEX?
Half it.
What would that do to the price of
RG3, half that. Let's say 5%, just to be an asshole.
There you go. 5% and 15 trillion. Let's do 5%.
Imagine that.
1.5 trillion.
Oh my goodness.
Jesus fucking hey.
That's the 5%, by the way.
Somebody throw that.
Yo, go look at your Staker app if it's still showing a percentage.
Go show that.
Quick math. Quick
do that. Yeah. Times 1.5 trillion. That's a big ass number, bro.
Yeah.
Hold on.
So I'm curious on something here.
Hold on.
ATX, let me just give a shout out to the super chats real quick. Nico Bellic says that $6.99 is the price HEX reaches at the next top. Wait, we appreciate that.
I
man.
Like that.
And then we got another super chat. Damian Wade says, yes, that muff in money talk. 100%. Appreciate you, man. Thank you.
Red button crypto came through, so people are sleeping on PulseX 0.00006, and it's moving.
Yes,
right? Like,
and it's rocking.
100%.
The membership gifted as well from Tensa. Appreciate that, Damien. Again, earlier appreciate you, my boy. Talk y'all shit. Let's go.
So did somebody do the math on that and tell me what HEX price is going to be?
Trying to plan the next exit.
Make it 15 trillion and give us a 5%.
There's not even like a situation where you could like ingest that in.
Bro. ATX, you can do that.
So I was curious.
And then tell me what the price of HEX is going to be. And then
I don't have. Yeah, I'll let somebody.
That's going to be my conservative estimate.
That's 150 billion.
Because it'll just say slippage, won't even allow you to type in that number. So I have no idea. But I was curious on this. So we got this.
Fuck whatever the price is going to be, RG. You good?
Yeah, this is total market cap for this is total market cap excluding Bitcoin, right? And after the halving, you get to see there was roughly about $2.3 trillion of volume put in during the second halving. After the third, it was $127 trillion of volume that entered into the ecosystem, excluding Bitcoin, during that time. So I hear 30 trillion just on the ETF side. Yeah, I see it for sure.
So that amount of so you basically saying just for us regular humanoids, right? Our noobs.
Right. Exactly.
You pleb.
Hold on. Let me restate this. The people that have to only buy Bitcoin and ETH will be buying those ETF, and that amount is 30 trillion. That specific amount. You guys do not, and I've been trying to tell people since I started streaming how much money is just out there waiting to enter this market.
Right.
And that little slice that little bitty slice is just 30 trillion.
Right.
So what else is just out there waiting? Do you know? I done told you, but were you listening?
So we got what 1.6 trillion out of the total market cap for all of crypto at this point in time. What would you say like the total market cap is just on the I don't know, Nasdaq or S&P or something like that?
On the total market cap on what?
So like right now, I'm just saying like with the total crypto market cap right now is 1.6 trillion. How much is just in the overall market and the we'll say stock side of things, not necessarily like oil and all that good stuff?
Oh, that shit is huge, bro. That's like a $50 trillion market.
Yeah, so we're like 1% or even something small like that,
Nothing.
just in crypto alone.
Crypto is insignificant, brother.
Wow,
it's nothing.
And then all these people over here making measly 6% returns, and they're happy about it, and they're gonna find out about crypto. And you're saying that all that 50 trillion is gonna end up just slowly moving into crypto? Oh my gosh,
more than that. Yeah, more than that.
And the Saudis and the
I'm not even talking about. Yo, hold on. Keep that right there because I'm not even talking about that kind of money.
Right.
That's sovereign wealth fund money.
Facts.
That's all that they money.
Yeah.
If you don't know,
Saudi princes come through with this fucking dropping $500,000 just on every single person walking by just to get coffee. Like, hey, they brought me coffee. Here's $500,000. What?
Like nothing. Yeah. Like,
if you're dropping it like that, you got billions, bro.
I don't know if y'all know,
billions.
but these dudes get custom made cars from Benz and shit like that. Lamborghinis, like they get custom made. They don't get the latest. You understand? They get custom made, brand new shit. Now I'm not talking about a fucking Brabus, my nigga. I'm talking about a fucking Benz, custom made from Mercedes, motherfucking Daimler and shit. Do y'all understand what that means?
That's
a 101.
Right.
Yeah.
That's the Cristiano Ronaldo doing the Bugatti.
Better learn something, man. Bunch of clowns in this bitch.
The Saudis are positioning themselves for this next shift in the global economic market, and they're trying to market themselves as a safe place. That's
why they got Ronaldo ass over there.
Yeah, that's why they're taking over all the sports and entertainment markets. I mean, boxing is my favorite sport, and they're taking it over. You know, they just put on one of the biggest cards in boxing.
Boxing's been making a comeback. I might
like 2 weeks ago.
I've been watching some fights lately.
Yeah,
I didn't watch the one from 2 weeks ago, but I've been watching. I watched one. This one was like a month ago, I think it was.
It probably was that Saudi card with AJ and Wilder and all the heavyweights.
Yeah,
and now they've taken over soccer, which is the world sport. Yeah. You know, we call it soccer. They probably get mad if we call it soccer.
Yeah,
football.
Football.
Right, and so the Saudis are making moves, and this whole new crypto world. You don't think they ain't gonna touch that? They gonna touch that too.
They are. They're trying.
And the interesting thing about those types of entities is that they don't really know anything. They really don't. And what they know is old school.
Right.
So that's how they try to do it. And that shit don't work. So it's interesting because the little guy has the super mega advantage. And they're out here looking at what other dudes are doing, like a bunch of losers. Good luck with that, guys.
Good luck.
Well, and also the amount of money, and I'll let you get to that in just a sec, Wes, but the amount of money that they have, they actually can't ingest into the market because it's like
it's
they'll
huge.
Incur too much slippage. You know what I mean? Like they're just like, the price isn't to where I could even bother with it yet. You know what I mean? Like
they literally have to do broker deals. They cannot
that's why the OTC trades are going off.
Right. Which is it's
seeing billions every day moving. Billions.
Yeah,
and there's all those old bags of Bitcoin out there that have been waiting to liquidate for a long time.
Correct.
And they're giving it up to these guys. They're giving it up.
RG3, explain that real quick. Explain that, break that down a little bit more.
So one of the things that I was waiting to watch the bull run kick in was I watched whale wallets move. So not necessarily making a trade or do anything like that. Just move.
That's talking about money flows, really.
How much money is flowing behind the scenes outside of the trading platforms, right? So that it's not affecting price.
I mean, that's probably the most relevant information out there, in my opinion.
For me, it is. It's because it's like the biggest macro view I can get. Because I don't like looking at micro shit. It fucks me up. I'm ADHD. I can't do that shit. So I got to look at the shit from a 30,000 foot level, right? And then try and figure it out. But what I'm seeing is about 6 months ago, I saw it was dead. Nothing was moving. Nothing for like 6 months, empty, nothing. About 6 months ago, shit started happening. $30 million with the Bitcoin here, 10 million here, 5 million here, 4 million here. Yep. About 3 months ago, I started seeing 40, 50, 60 million, 2, 3, 4 times a day. And now every day for the last, say, month, it's been 100 million move in one shot, 200 million, 500 million. I seen a half $500 million move, or $500 million, $500 million move. And just yesterday, the day before, it was a $346 million Bitcoin move. Now, when you move that kind of money, it's not dude sitting in his office with his freaking computer sending it over to his buddy. You got a secured room. Everybody flew in from somewhere to somewhere. All of the servers are set up, and the button is hit, and they set up a private network, and that transaction is made. That's how that happens. You don't. That's not just somebody moving crypto. Some institutions and some big motherfuckers are involved in that. There's security people with guns standing around while all that's going on.
Right.
You know, so that's what I'm watching for. I want to see when those big moves. Now, those big moves are happening regularly.
So, real quick, just to slow it down for the people that are just, you know, us guys that only got $200.50. Listen.
Yeah.
What RG3 is explaining right now is that when we talk about money coming into a PulseChain or money coming over the bridge, and that amount of money will move the price dramatically quickly, but it won't be good for the person that has all the money, because the price is going to go up so high, they're not going to get as much assets as they want to get. Am I explaining this right?
Well, exactly. You're on the right track. But here's the thing. So these institutions, they need billions of dollars worth of Bitcoin, right? They need billions of dollars worth of Bitcoin. They can't go pull it off the regular market because the slippage would price them out of the market. They want to go and negotiate a deal with a new guy that wants to get rid of his wallet, liquidate his wallet. He's got, you know, thousands of Bitcoin or whatever. And they'll go hit these guys up and make a deal with them. I'll sell it to you at this price. You know what? What's the Bitcoin price today? Right now, it's like 42,000 or whatever it is. So they'll say, well, hey, we'll give you, you know, 44,000 per Bitcoin for, you know, they'll give them a percentage bump or whatever it is, and then buy that OTC behind the scenes so it doesn't affect the price. It doesn't move, and they stay. And so when it's time to pump, so here's what's going to happen if people don't understand. When it's time to pump the price and bring the plebs in, see, that's what they're waiting for. You're not going to do this shit in front of your faces and go market buy and drive the price up like everybody's thinking. No. They're going to get their bags over the next few months. They're going to be sitting on them at 42K, and then they're going to trickle buys in. And they're going to start sending it to the moon. And then they're going to watch. And when momentum picks up and all the plebs and Robin Hoods and the kids in the freaking playgrounds are buying freaking Bitcoin on their phones, everybody's pouring in. Bitcoin's going to 80K.
Definitely tell me about it this time around. He's old enough. Oh, yeah. This is going to be so easy.
That's when they got you all. That's when they got you. And they're going to watch you all suck in. And when it gets up to where they think they can dump it, the first one's going to start dumping it. And then they'll boom, 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 pull out, OTC trade behind your back again. And then, bam, they'll crush the market. And then 100%. All the plebs are going to be sitting there with their dicks in their hands.
So this is the cool thing, is that those people who are, everybody that's watching now, you get to be here first as this is happening. And get your position with those guys. Even before those guys. These guys that have $340 million moves, you're in there before them. Ain't that cool? Ain't that something?
Yeah. Sounds like a smart thing to do to me.
Right? I mean, we're just stating facts. We've been talking about facts here. Me and Wells have been talking to people about the facts. And the fact is that if you want to get into crypto and you want to be in the best crypto, HEX is the one. Period. End of story. We've showed everybody how to use it, why it's better. And of course, people don't listen. They still want to keep, doing other stuff and messing with other things and trying to, do their thing. And that's okay. Go ahead, go get yourself an education if that's what you need. You want an expensive education? I paid for an expensive education in crypto, but I also have learned from people like Whales, people like Kinetics, people
get it
like
for free.
People like all those people out there doing things, saying things, keep me from making a lot of mistakes. Now I still make mistakes. I still, here and there, but I mean,
it's in your nature, man.
Not in crypto.
You're human.
Hex makes it simple, man. This whole ecosystem makes crypto simple, man. And before we get out of here, I just want to read this super chat from Quaz the Kid. He says, I live in NYC, y'all. That capital gains tax is going to hit hard. Need the sauce from Wales or whoever. All I hear is move to PR. If we can't speak on it, I understand, though. Good stream, fellas. And that's going to be another topic for another day. But make sure you check out Identity Block. I think his channel is Blockchain Trends. He talks about that a lot. So, yeah, man. With that being said, to wrap this up, anything else you guys want to leave the chat? Any wise words of wisdom or anything like that?
Wise words of wisdom. No, man, this is one of many streams that you should continue paying attention to. Sign, like, share, subscribe, all that good shit.
I love that.
Just learn the basics well, man. That'll take you far.
Yep.
There it is.
With that, guys, go follow all of these people on all their socials. Whales on his, Crypto Wonder on his, RG3 on his, Disciple on his, Westcott on his, and myself as well. Guys, so much love to every single one of y'all in the Pulse Nation. We're signing off this episode, but thanks again for tuning in, and we'll catch you in the next one. Peace.
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 Yeah, I'm ballin' in this bitch. Yeah. Money stay calling in this bitch.